Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Aggies offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. Mario Craver, every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, is he...
Maybe some room here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Reed. Looking left. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Breaks into the open. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. With the catch, it's Riley. Strong, firm tackle. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Here's Reed to throw. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical third down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best
makes a catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This is why they show up for Midnight Yell, and they are playing like they practiced.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And they'll put their fate in the hands of this transfer junior quarterback. Last time out, a solid day and a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Bauer. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Off-play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Rodriguez. Stumbled to the ground.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Turns it loose. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Throwing Reed. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Got a little grass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Fires on the move. That's reeled in. It's Craver. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes the grab on the big throw.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework.
Touchdown, Aggie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Baxter. Makes one man miss.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Trying play action. On the run, fires downfield. Got a man in the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. You want to be physical on defense, but too much grabbing. They got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. Keeps it on 1st down. Maybe a crease. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Just drives it between the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 91, set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Reed. Fires to the big fella. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake, Reed. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the grab. It's Craver. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Caught in the backfield. It's Craver. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama. Big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route, 80 yards, and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch in this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack. Still going to be tough to stop.
And the Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. That's caught. It's Bussey. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Reed. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Dropping back, it's Reed. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead.
Yeah, I'm playing a computer.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together,
Jim
this
is
is a
nice
7-point
this
game,
morning.
so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can
I
flip.
went to the gym yesterday. Jim was nice yesterday, sir.
Defense gets a stop, or who knows,
Real
better yet,
nice.
gets a turnover.
Real
This game is
nice.
entirely different.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Don't set the camera up. Don't set the video up.
This defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the middle. Can't make
Let's go,
the
D.
connection on
Strap
3rd
shit
down
up, cuz.
thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be
shit,
the
I can't
second
do that.
time
I
they've had
forgot.
to kick it away.
Keep forgetting.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way.
Ah!
Very little will
Out of
make the
there.
crowd hold its breath like a perfect turn, and he brought them to their feet on that one.
I can't, they put that rule that I can't,
So the first
take
play of the drive is
anybody
gonna
off the
be
line on the
35.
punt return. You know how I take somebody back there for the extra block? They put that rule in there.
On the run, it's Owens.
I can't do
He
that.
showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Bro, that nigga.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
It's in the rules, fool.
Man, it's really hard to
It's
control
in there.
the running game if you don't
You
control
read all the
line
way
of
through the,
scrimmage. And how
it
about
got
the
like
defensive line
a special
doing a great
teams
job
rule.
attacking those guys up
And you will see.
front, not open up lanes
Yeah, it's
to
on the
run
on
through.
your
Nice
laptop.
job just nullifying that run altogether.
Yeah, it worked. I mean, I ain't tried with no money, but it worked.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. It's complete to the left.
That was
He's
not
gonna
to
come
him,
up a couple of yards short of the first down.
but that's cool.
Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts.
Yeah,
Now
because
everybody chiming
I
in to
catch
figure
myself
out
doing
how
it.
to
See,
play
the other
this
leagues
4th down.
don't say nothing
Yankees
about it,
send
so
out
I
the
still
punt
do it
team
in
to
the
kick
other
it away.
leagues.
You ought to be able
Then
to
I
use
get
this
here and I
first punt
forget.
to pin 'em deep.
And we can't do it.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game.
Go, baby. Let's go, D. Grab shit up, cuz.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time the quarterback and the receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. throws for
Oh,
the
wow.
tight end.
That should have been picked.
Incomplete.
That's
He
me.
threw
I
that
grabbed the
one up for
wrong
grabs and into traffic.
defender.
Fortunate to get it back.
The offense
I'm
just
looking
has
on the
not
whole
been
other
able
side
to
of the
find
field.
a way to get their rhythm going here
They're in
in
my
the first
area.
half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Okay.
Looking to
I'm
buy
here.
time.
I'm here. Throw it. I dare you.
And the
Woo,
quarterback
woo, woo.
has
Oh, you
knocked
gonna throw it
down
out
back at the
there. Get
13.
that.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first
Yeah,
half,
you can't take
the quarterback
your
early
guys
and
off the line.
Make him feel uncomfortable.
Make him go
feel
back
that
down and
pressure.
block.
Keep
Yeah, that's
getting them on
cool.
the ground. That's why they built
Heat.
Pulls it
Heat.
in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle
Second
for the
quarter.
fair catch if you
Could've
don't
hit him
have
with
to.
a spin
Picks up
move,
just
cuz.
a little bit of yards to help out the O. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the Washington State Cougars. And it's Washington looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game at Kyle Field. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started.
I might go right about run that big guy.
And he'll just
Scary.
this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Coach Stein told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the 3rd quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Throwing it right there.
Trying to beat the DD.
I seen it.
Makes the grab on the left side.
Because it was a linebacker.
There he goes. And he
Seen
ran
it.
away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And, man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the 3rd quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here.
Bullshit.
Gonna run
Look
it.
at that.
It's Owens. Nowhere to go on
The
that one.
fact
It'll
that
bring up
I
2nd
had all
and 10.
them blockers over there.
Stopping the run is
All
about
that fucking
physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front.
Protection
Really nice
right
job by
there.
the
Oh, you know
defense,
what?
showing their
I
strength,
need to do.
bowing up, stuffing the run.
Look at that shit. Next time I get a first down.
Reed on the play action. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Now
Never
looking for that
protection.
first
I
down on
hate when
3rd
they
and short from the 26.
hold it like that. But you see that? Not that many of them went to that side. That's crazy.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Here's the give on the left side.
How the fuck you get stunned and just set your ass there?
Tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fellow? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Craver. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be first down.
Crazy
how long have the Aggies been
throw like that? You got to position yourself.
Like that one.
Just dying for it.
They
like
just
a
want
straight high-flying offense. They want
so
fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny
that
Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Give me a little protection, man. Damn.
The run inside. It's Morrow. Picked up 4 yards on the way. It'll be 3rd and 6. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Here's Reed to throw. Under fire. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
You got your truck already?
Texas A&M back to work with another first down.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you probably left the car.
It's Reed.
See, I thought you left the car.
Right, trying to make something happen. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Craver. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
What you mean?
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Throwing Reed. Snagged out of the air.
I thought you said Toya told him
to. Right at the 20-yard line, and a 4th down looms, and decision time for this offense. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Bet you got to unthaw and cut.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Yeah.
Quick
Give me a few
throw,
minutes.
but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Kentucky going quickly.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Playing defensive back, to me, is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. You've got to be able to run with a world-class athlete who knows where he's going. You have no idea. You can't interfere with him. You can't touch him or it's pass interference. That DB right there did an incredible job.
Quick completion to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Which spot we going to? We going to the black folk spot? Oh, okay, here I come.
And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite.
Oh, shit.
speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Back to the ground game on the left. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Headed into the fourth quarter, these two wide receivers, prolific playmakers. Here's how they've done in this one so far. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. A first down for the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Reed. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Again, it's Reed. Got his man on the right. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. 4th down in inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. Pulled down, but he's got enough to convert on 4th, the fresh set of downs, and to keep that clock churning.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now sliding to his left. Finds his big tight end. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick.
Touchdown, Aggie! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field with the windows closed so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Keep it on the ground. Here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Touchdown, Texas A&M! And the punishment has been extended. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They give it to him again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football. They want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game, but they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back.
There he goes. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
They'll give it to Baxter. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Motion from the wide receiver. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He'll throw on third down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like if we're...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They'll go with Baxter. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On first down, it's Baxter again. Oh, he got loose. And he's still running after the move. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll run it with Baxter. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out.
That keeps the score. Texas A&M 34, Kentucky 16.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.